Can you tell us when this condition in which you are now happened to you?
Well, it didn't really happen, but a few years ago, sort of 15, 20 years ago, although that's meaningless.
Suddenly you woke up, or how can I?
Yeah. It does happen to quite a lot of people now. It's happening or not happening, maybe like. And it does not happen when they wake up one day. Or in the day.
Was there a...
No, there was no reason. There can't be a reason.
Because, for example, Brian Katie, you know, she was in a deep depression, or what do you call it?
Brian Katie.
Brian Katie, for example.
Brian Katie.
Yes.
That's the way to go.
When she lost her...
There's still a me helping people. There's no reason for this.
So excuse me.
Is the I am the illusion?
The illusion is I am.
Yeah, because a lot of teachers point to the pure I am.
Yeah, there is no pure I am. I am is really being initiated. A lot of the teaching of self-enquiry comes out of the idea of I am being. It's the self-enquiry is the supreme self-indulgence. But the me, apparently, without having a choice, can get itself involved in processes which bring a sort of state, different state, like detachment or whatever. And for a little while that can seem like enlightenment, and then it doesn't anymore.
Is there something like a time or a society known of where people did not live in this me illusion?
I don't know.
Never heard of, not known about.
There never was a me anyway, so the whole world is that.
How is it going with your marmalade? With your marmalade, how is it going?
Not good at the moment. It's very interesting. The Europeans don't seem to understand what marmalade is.
Well,
I've taught you. You've been trained. Basically, in Europe, if you ask for marmalade, people give you what we call jam. Well, marmalade is made from oranges only.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh.
Since yesterday evening, I am sitting here and asking myself, why should I sit here? And you are explaining us with words something to our brain, which my brain cannot understand.
Yeah.
So why should I sit here?
Well, no reason. There's no reason why you should stay here. It's the worst place you could be.
You're not that worst place than me.
Yes, I agree.
does fear only come from the me?
Oh no, fear is just any energy in the form of fear. There doesn't need to be a me there for there to be the apparent energy of apparent fear.
Animals feel fear, but humans, me turns up into anxiety, which is fear plus time or something.
It takes ownership of fear and turns it into a story. Instead of it just being a fiery sort of hot energy, it turns into a story about me and what I can do about the fear.
I would like to ask you, for example, because we talked during the break a little bit about the glimpse, and I would like to ask you, for example, when somebody has glimpse of reality, has glimpse of reality, and when there is no me, so can we say that this glimpse happened to nobody?
Yeah, it can only happen to nobody.
And so what is the glimpse?
It's what is without anyone,
Okay.
which is the natural reality.
Okay.
A glimpse is the natural reality.
Okay.
There's
So,
no one, there's just what is.
okay. So can we also say that the glimpse are the sign that there is no longer me? Yes?
And then me comes back
Yes.
after the glimpse and wants to have that. It doesn't know what it was, but it wants it.
Yeah. But is it possible that this state of glimpse can stay longer?
Yeah? There aren't any rules.
Till the end of the death of the body, for example.
Oh, in the
It can be
living
a
body,
constant state.
in the living body, the glimpse can be a second or 5 minutes or 3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And then the me comes back, or it doesn't.
Okay.
When the body dies, there's just that. But what we find with people, a lot of people, what seems to happen is that in some way or other they've had a glimpse and a light has entered, and thereafter they're never the same again, but they move in and out of being and being. And and the me tries to re-establish itself. It sort of has a battle with nothing, and wants to try and re-establish itself, because somewhere it knows it's going to die. So it's a difficult time to be between, seeking with nothing, and then being in what we call awakening.
Would you say the me tries to avoid its death by addiction to certain things in its life?
Me holds on by
Certain people, places, thoughts,
certain people.
it holds on to them, like as you said, it's to avoid its death.
To avoid this death, me holds on to it. So.
Sometimes it seems suffering also. It's
All sorts of ways.
sort of avoiding.
Yeah, but also seeking is one of the most effective ways of avoiding liberation.
But actually, if you would be returned, and what you say, then there is no way to avoid it, because there is nothing.
Well, there is nothing avoiding
Nothing
nothing,
else.
avoiding nothing.
So it's just.
So the more I try to understand myself with explanation systems like, for example, traditional Chinese medicine or astrology or whatever kind of, I say, okay, it works, it makes sense, I can recognize myself, the me in this, And so, final idea could be, so everything of these things, of every concept can be true and also not true, and having a look at all of the concepts and recognizing in every system something that something like giving you an idea, okay, that's true. So by the method of looking at so many methods, you can recognize so nothing is true in the end. It's just always
that's another
identified.
It's another suggested process.
Yeah.
There is an idea that you could exhaust yourself, with these all these different things, and then end up with nothing. It's a lovely idea. There isn't anybody that can do it.
Because it's so tricky, it's so interesting to see that every system works in itself, since there are people believing in it.
Yeah.
As long as there are believers, so the system works for some people. But at the end,
For a little while. But only for a little while.
Yeah.
All those processes only bring a temporary satisfaction. Sorry?
Is there a difference when you meet another no me? All me's.
There can be in conversation. But also there's energetically there can be. But there wouldn't be an immediate necessarily recognition of it.
But it cannot be energetically.
Simply there's no agitation in that sense, or game. There's no game.
There is a magic phenomenon in the theater of Bertolt Brecht. Bertolt Brecht. You know, the theater of Bertolt Brecht. He has a special technique. The technique is that the actors build up a story and their character, and at a certain point, even at the most, at the deepest conflict or at the height of their emotion, they break the character, look into the public and say it's not real. We are only playing. So, in order not to give the public the chance to identify fully, which is usual in classical theatre. So this reminds me very much of what we're talking about today.
Like a breakdown.
Yeah. So he was kind of inspired by something of what we're talking about.
Possibly, yeah. Absolutely.
Here's your chance. Here's your chance. You're only one.
Thank you.